hopefully you can see everything. Alright, so this, I haven't practiced it yet, it's just something I thought in my mind. But this is the Dragunity Knight Trident Dragunity combo. Something you can do in Dragunities with guard dragons. So most of this will be proxy since I don't actually have a Dragunity deck. So you will need a Dragon Ravine. You'll need a Phalanx. That's the proxy for Phalanx. And this will be the Guard Dragon World, or the World Chalice. So the Guard Dragon contains a spell card, the one that brings back a level 4 lower dragon and lets you move them one space. So you need that. You'll need a Ducks. This is a proxy for Ducks. A Dragunity Ducks. You'll want in your extra deck a Dragunity Vajrayana, something like that. It's the 6-star Dragunity Synchro that lets you bring back Phalanx. And then of course you're going to need Guard Dragons. I don't think you'll need LP, but I have it there just in case. But you'll definitely need Pisty and Argarpain, and then of course the Dragunity Knight Trident himself. So obviously the idea is you play Dragon Ravine, use Dragon Ravine's effect to discard Phalanx to add a Dragunity from your deck to your hand or 4 lore. So you add Ducks, then you'll be able to normal summon Ducks. Ducks effect lets you bring back the Phalanx attached, equipped it. Now you can use Phalanx ability to unequip and become a creature. Now you have a Wing Beast, level 4 Wing Beast, and a 2-star Dragon Tutor. So you'll be able to sync into Vajrayana, which will go into the extra monster zone. Let's put it over here. And then its effect will activate to equip Phalanx from the graveyard onto itself. You can use Phalanx's effect again to unequip. So now you got 2 dragons. You can link these two to bring out Guard Dragon Argarpain, because it requires 2 dragons. Now you'll play the continuous spell card, the Guard Dragon World Chalice, or World Chalice Guard Dragon, whatever it's called, and bring back the Phalanx, which is level 4 lower dragon. You can bring it back by the effect. Then link it off to bring out Pisty, Guard Dragon Pisty, directly under Argarpain, because Argarpain is pointing downward. Then you can use the second effect of the continuous spell card to move Pisty over to your left monster zone. That way, Pisty's pointing here, Argarpain is pointing there, so since they're both pointing in the same spot, you'll be able to apply both effects. But for simplicity, we're just going to go with Argarpain's ability. Double checking, it's been a while since I used this card. From the extra deck, yeah. So it's Argarpain's ability, which will let you bring out from your extra deck into that zone Dragunity Knight Trident, since he's a Dragon Synchro. And then he has a once per turn ability, which lets you send 3 cards you control in order to send 3 cards from your opponent's extra deck to the graveyard. So this is where the fun will begin, right? So you can, what I prefer to do is use him as part of the cost. So I'll give up the 2 spell cards plus himself to use his ability, or I can keep him on the field if I want, right? Or I can keep this on the field, since I can use this every turn, and just get rid of the Dragon Ravine and Trident and get the effect. Or I could just keep everything else and just do Trident himself, because just the ability to just get rid of 1 card from your opponent's extra deck will be more than enough to hurt them if you know what you're doing. So there's many things you can do. Again, you know, it depends up to you what you want to do. Dragon Ravine is obviously really good in Dragunity, so you wouldn't mind getting rid of, you know, at least the continuous spell card to get the effect off, or do Trident and Net to get the effect off. You can do some extra damage. But as you can see, you at least have 3 targets, so you don't have to give up the guard dragons. So you can use them next turn and bring out something else, like a Crystal Wing or a Hot Red Abyss. You know, Hot Red Dragon Abyss, and so on and so on. Because some people were like, oh yeah, why do I want to get rid of my guard dragons just to use this effect? It's like, I don't know what made you think you had to get rid of the guard dragons. You can obviously use other stuff. You can send other cards. You can keep the guard dragon and send Trident himself and other cards to get his effect off. So this is what I do. You know what I mean? I wouldn't get rid of my guard dragons unnecessarily unless I know I'm going to definitely devastate my opponent by doing so. But there are other targets, other options, obviously. And that's the end of the combo.